What's up, everyone? Scotty from Chernobyl Studios, and as I promised, update video about playing left-handed guitar. Now, I had to change my mind about a couple things. Okay, so originally I said that I was going to be doing these kind of update videos once a week. I changed my mind about that. I can't feasibly do that for a couple reasons. First and foremost, sometimes nothing really happens. I've been getting into my first plateaus and my first lumps playing left-handed, which I expected were going to happen. You know, there were some fast wins here and there. I think mostly because I'm a right-handed guitar player and I know what the guitar is supposed to sound like. So there's a lot of beginner mistakes and a lot of beginner things I'm not having to deal with, like my guitar's in tune. I know what kind of chords I want to play. These things, right? However, really the muscle memory thing, if you look here on this camera here, the muscle memory getting between the different strings, this is more or less where most of the practice is happening. And trying to slow my brain down from the ideas that I have on my fretboard. I did a little bit of a noodle there in the beginning that you saw after the demo track. And I have ideas, and I really feel creative left-handed, which is the oddest thing about this. And I'm able to create some of the music that, for some reason or another, when I play guitar right-handed, I just can't do. Like I get bored playing it. So black metal, more traditional black metal stuff, which is what the intro song, the demo song you heard, is pretty just good old standard straight form black metal. I also have to say thank you to Griffin, who's the singer of Mind Prisoner, who did the vocals for that. Really great vocalist, as you can hear. It's just like, hey, I sent him the track. I was like, listen, just sing about snow, cold mountains, darkness. And it's just a bunch of gibberish, but it still sounds pretty good. So big thanks to Griffin. Links down below to check out Mind Prisoner. I mixed their EP, and I'm mixing a single that they're working on right now. And if all goes well, hopefully I'll be mixing their upcoming album whenever they get that finished. But Mind Prisoner, Griffin, vocals, link below. Definitely check it out. So what have I been working on, more or less? What I've really been working on now is pick control. And I've done a couple things. I've really decided on the type of grip that I want to use on the pick, and it's pretty much my right-handed grip. This is pretty much how I play. Now, there's a couple things that the reason I set up the camera on this angle so you could really understand some of the nuances that I'm having to deal with here. If when I turn my hand like this, you can see I have no meat. This is all atrophied muscle, so there's no muscle here. In comparison, if you look at my other hand, when I put my hand on the guitar, I have big baseball mitt hands, right? So it makes palm muting a little bit difficult, and I seem to have to really turn my hand to get the palm mute where I want it to be. Now, this may also be because of this bridge, which is literally flush with the body. It's a hip shot bridge. Maybe if I had more of like the BC Rich style bridge where it's up off of the body a little bit, it might be easier for me to do palm muting. I'm not really worried about that right now because that's a little bit later. I'm really worried about getting the pick control here and figuring out how I have to hold the guitar to where I have very consistent picking and pick control. And the interesting thing about it is, it's really easy for me to break bad habits because it just doesn't work. So a bad habit that I had for a long time playing guitar right-handed was I would plant my this little bone here, this little bone. I would plant that basically right here on the bridge, and I wouldn't move my hand. So I would go down the strings like this, and obviously, I'm moving the pick, and then I was inconsistent, right? So I'm really focusing on when I want to go down the string, I move my arm like this, and I keep my hand kind of in the position so it's moving up and down the strings centrally between the pickups, right? So these are things that playing right-handed, I never really paid attention to, and I never really cared, never thought about it. But playing left-handed, it's like wow, this matters a lot. So I'm really trying to take care of it. And then also just trying to get better at alternate picking, playing cleanly, picking the notes. It's funny, because I have the idea of what I want to play in my head, but the synchronization is not between my two hands in this combination yet. But playing on the fretboard, not much of an issue. This feels totally fine and comfortable. It's getting this hand up and running. The second thing that I've done is I'm using the brand new Nabrini Audio, the EN Hardball, with no overdrive pedal on stock settings, and it's pretty low gain output. So when you make a mistake like that, it's obvious and I can hear it. Um, when I'm doing the guitar lessons with Carl Sanders, he's always saying less gain, less gain, less gain, so that you can hear your mistakes and you can focus on pick clarity. Another thing that Carl said, because I had one of my lessons with him playing left-handed, was it's great that I'm able to get that, but it's even more important to be able to do the same thing descending and ascending. So like, so getting all the way up and down the fretboard, doing forwards and backwards, ascending, descending is just as important. And he said you might as well just do the alternate picking right away. So that's really what I've been working on. So I changed my mind. I'm not going to be doing these videos every week because there's really not much to talk about. It's kind of boring stuff, to be honest with you. I'm just, a beginner. I'm just doing the basic picking exercises, trying to be as clean as possible. And then recording songs. That's the thing. So the demo track that you heard is actually the third song, demo that I've come up with, that I've taken the time to record in Cubase. And recording guitar, I think this would be the third thing if I was going to say something. If you want to do this, just get better at anything. Recording myself, I think, has drastically improved and sped up my learning process, because when I'm recording, I have the metronome, I'm paying attention, I'm keyed in, I'm focused on, okay, I want to play, this riff, which, I want to play it clean. And I'm paying attention to my pick stroke. I'm paying attention to making sure every strum is even, right? And then transitions. So not the best transition in the world. Start, stop, do it again. Recording has really helped me in this particular aspect. And I would recommend to you, if you are just recording guitar with a metronome, 100% recommendation, because you're just it's gonna force yourself to be like, oh, I thought I'm playing that way cleaner. Then you're gonna find out like, no, not really. It's not the case. So recording, playing, and being very focused and intentional about what I'm doing. When I play guitar right-handed, I'm trying to think of a demo. I'm trying to think of something for a product review. I'm just playing the same kind of things over and over. Here, playing left-handed, I'm literally going, okay, how does this work? If I go like this, or if I put my hand like this, I'm literally going, okay, what's the easiest way to play the guitar? How does this work the best for me? And should have done that when I was, learning guitar right-handed, but hey, here we are. It is what it is. So that's the update for you guys. I have not quit. Okay, I didn't change my mind about practicing or playing guitar left-handed. I've only changed my mind about the amount of updates I'm going to do. So I think it would make more sense to do it once a month, or maybe 2 or 3 weeks, or if there's a big breakthrough that I have or something like that. But definitely will keep you guys informed. And it looks like now I have to finish writing the intro song. I got to finish writing some riffs for that, because that's a pretty cool song, and that should become an actual more serious song of its own. And who knows, maybe I'll write a left-handed album, right? It'd be the true left-hand path, right? That'd be pretty cool. Anyway, you guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Appreciate you guys sticking around, and thanks to everyone who asked about it. A lot of people have been interested, asking about every video. Hey, man, when's the left-handed guitar update coming? We want to hear what's going on. So that's pretty cool. I'm pretty humbled by that. So I appreciate it. So I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.